Alright, hello everybody, welcome to another video today. My name is Chris, and today it was just announced that Express, the retailer within some malls, will be closing 95 locations. They filed for bankruptcy earlier this morning. The liquidation sales will be beginning tomorrow, which is Tuesday, April 23rd. So it's a total of 95 to about 100 locations in 29 states, Washington, D.C., 75 retail locations, and 20 express factory outlet stores. These are the retail stores. So without further ado, let's get to some reading of these closing locations. So we have the Express store in Chandler, Arizona, the Express store in Cerritos, California, the Express store in Downey, California, the Express store in Ermaville, California, the Express store in Escondido, California, the Express store in Fresno, California, the Express store in Lakewood, California, the Express store in Montclair, California, the Express store in Monreno Valley, California, the Express store in National City, California, 2 Express stores in San Diego, California, the Express store in Santa Ana, California, the Express store in Santa Clara, California, the Express store in Sherman Oaks, California, the Express store in Thousand Oaks, California, the Express store in Valencina, California, the Express store in Broomfield, Colorado, the Express store in Denver, Colorado, the Express store in Loveland, Colorado, the Express store in Danbury, Connecticut, the Express store in Greenwich, Connecticut, the Express store in Westport, Connecticut, the Express store in Ventura, Florida, the Express store in Clearwater, Florida, the Express store in Miami, Florida, the Express store in Miami Beach, Florida, the Express store in Tampa, Florida, the Express store in Alpharetta, Georgia, the Express store in Atlanta, Georgia, the Express store in Kennesaw, Georgia, the Express store in Honolulu, Hawaii, 2 more Express stores in Chicago, Illinois, the Express store in Fairview Heights, Illinois, the Express store in Lincolnwood, Illinois, the Express store in Merrillville, Maryland, the Express store in Wheaton, Maryland, the Express store in Boston, Massachusetts, the Express store in Dorchester, Massachusetts, the Express store in North Dartmouth, Massachusetts, the Express store in Sterling Heights, Michigan, the Express store in St. Cloud, Minnesota, the Express store in Kansas City, Missouri, the Express store in Lincoln, Nebraska, the Express store in Henderson, Nevada, and unfortunately my home state of New Jersey got hit hard, the Express store in Deptford, New Jersey, the Express store in Freehold, New Jersey, the Express store in Mays Landing, New Jersey, the Express store in Paramus, New Jersey, the Westfield Garden State location, the Express store at Woodbridge Center Mall in Woodbridge, New Jersey, the Express store at South Shore Mall in Bay Shore, New York, the Express store in Bayside, New York, the Express store in Brooklyn, New York, a total of 3 Express stores in New York, in New York City, 1 Express store in Oceanside, New York, the Express store in Valley Stream, New York, the Express store in Yorktown Heights, New York, the Express store in Charlotte, North Carolina, the Express store in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, the Express store in Liberty Township, Ohio, the Express store in Toledo, Ohio, the Express store in Walnut Street, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, the Express store in Warwick, Rhode Island, the Express store in Franklin, Tennessee, the Express store in Cedar, Texas, the Express store in Corpus Christi, Texas, the Express store in Dallas, Texas, the Express store in Roanoke, Virginia, the Express store in Sterling, Virginia, the Express store in Vancouver, Washington, the Express store in Washington, D.C., and the Express store in Wisconsin. And again, those are regular Express stores. These are now going to be the factory Express stores that are also closing as well. So we have the Factory Express store in Manchester, Connecticut. We have the Factory Express store in Commerce, Georgia. The Factory Express store in Evansville, Indiana. The Factory Express store in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. The Factory Express store in Davenport, Iowa. The Express Factory store in Williamsburg, Iowa. The Factory Express store in Bossier City, Louisiana. The Factory Express store in Baltimore, Maryland. The Factory Express store in Salisbury, Maryland. The Factory Express store in Portage, Michigan. The Factory Express store in North Conway, New Hampshire. The Factory Express store at the Livingston Mall in Livingston, New Jersey. The Factory Express store in Moorestown, New Jersey. The Factory Express store in Brooklyn, New York. The Factory Express store in New Hartford, New York. The Factory Express store in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, the Factory Express store in College Station, Texas, the Factory Express store in San Antonio, Texas, the Factory Express store in Spokane, Washington, and the Factory Express store in Baraboo, Wisconsin. The company's UpWest stores, these are the 10 that are closing. These are all closing, by the way. The UpWest store in San Jose, California, the UpWest store in Boulder, Colorado, the UpWest store in Chicago, Illinois, the UpWest store in Boston, Massachusetts, the UpWest store in Bloomington, Minnesota, the UpWest store in Garden City, New York, the UpWest store in New York, New York, the UpWest store in Tysons, Virginia, the UpWest store in Bellevue, Washington, and the UpWest store in Washington, D.C. on M Street. The company's file numbers expresses assuming the company, and the company expects to receive court approval for these requests shortly. So it looks like it's the beginning of the end for Express. I know that they had closed a bunch of stores the last couple of years, so this announcement does not come as a surprise. They're closing 95 stores, so it's very likely that this company is going to go under. I mean, especially if you're leaving A malls. I mean, that is signaling the beginning of the end for Express. And it's not only just Express that's closing, it's Express Factory Outlet and then UpWatch too. So I think it is the beginning of the end for this company, sadly, and I do think that they will probably be off the face of the earth by the end of 2024. So anyways, guys, thank you again for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. Link to the list will be located in the video description below, and that will be it.